Hello.
Hi.
How you doing? I'd like to do a public records request.
A what?
Public record request?
I've never heard somebody ask that before. What type of request?
I'd like to get all the meter maids that's in the city of Revere with their badge numbers and if they have cars that they're assigned to.
We're gonna get the supervisor.
Okay.
I've never heard anyone ask for stuff like that before.
That's fine.
Yeah.
He's filming you, just so you know.
It's pretty clear. It's pretty clear that I'm filming. I'm not hiding it.
Oh, okay.
I did come yesterday and I was filming. I didn't bring my stick today.
Oh, okay. So Robin Street.
Help you.
Yes, I just wanted to do a public record request.
Go ahead. Yeah.
And this lady has no
I've
seem
never
to.
heard that before, I told them, so I wasn't sure what to do.
Let me see if I can help you. Sit
Thank
down.
you. Thank you. I read it stand. Don't worry about it. I read it just stand.
Okay, what's going on?
I just wanted to get a public record request for all the meter maids that works in the city of Revere. Their names, their badge numbers, and are they assigned a car
Are they assigned a car?
or
No.
is it just random?
It's a random car.
So
Yeah.
they just come in.
They could be in any one of 4 cars. Yeah.
Okay, they just come in, pick it up, and then
Right.
off they
Go
go. Okay.
about the business. Yeah.
Okay, that's all I want. And if you could please just inform them, because it's very, very important.
Okay.
It's really like scary that 2 clerks don't know what public record is.
Well, I think they might know what the public record is, but I'm not so sure that they knew what you wanted it for.
No, they
And-
didn't ask. Well, they don't have to know what I wanted it for, but they didn't.
No,
they
but
didn't
I
even know
understand
what it
you're
was.
right. But see, a lot of times they don't know who you are. Maybe you might be.
They don't
causing-
have to.
Huh?
They don't have to know who I am. Do they?
No, but the position, what they do in giving tickets sometimes can be, when you're issuing tickets and people get their names, where they live, they can cause them, harm. So, it's part of that
But
is,
that's not what she said.
no, but, you're asking me, I'm the
she said
director.
that she doesn't know what
She didn't know
public
it,
record
yeah.
is.
I mean, I was probably the right person to ask that question to, myself, If you want to come in, you want to talk.
I mean, it says employees only.
I'm gonna let you in because you seem kind,
I
you
appreciate
seem
it.
calm,
I
but
appreciate
if it
This
goes.
lady was scared from me. I came to see you yesterday. Are
Well-
you Jim Rose?
I am,
I came
I
to
am.
see you yesterday, and you were at lunch.
yeah, no, because we didn't know who you were, so there was,
The concern that was concerning to me yesterday is if you see a person like this gentleman, which
Yeah.
he is a meter maid, you can't tell if he works for the city. You
right,
just can't. There is nothing that indicates that this person right here works for the city.
okay,
There is no badge. There is no name tag. There is no code that indicates that. If I see this person,
you're
giving
making some
me-
good, you're making some valid points.
If I see this gentleman, no offense to you, sir.
No, we don't
But
have to, we don't have to,
I
drag
just,
him
I
into
don't
it.
want him. Yeah, I don't want
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get him in trouble. It's just
Yeah, it's
that
not.
if I see this gentleman giving me a ticket, how do I
Your
know he
question
works
is
for the
authority.
city? Just you're walking around with
Open on this.
a device, taking pictures and
Yeah,
saying,
they-
okay, here, and then you have to come in and pay a $50, $100 fine.
Fine.
And you don't know who did. How do I know that he works for the city?
Which you can appeal, did he give you a ticket?
He did not.
No?
He
Okay.
did not.
All
I'm
right.
just a concerned citizen.
Okay, yeah, you
And
are,
I have audience, and a lot of them gets tickets, but
Make sure I didn't.
not this specific person. There's 2 specific people that people are complaining about, and that's why I wanted to get everybody's name. We can step inside if you want.
yeah, all right, come on. We've had a real busy day, but come on.
I don't mean to take.
All right.
I don't want to take any of your time, but
So you're filming me?
I am.
That's okay.
I am.
I have no problem with that.
Anytime that I have
You do
interest,
something like this?
anytime
I
I
don't
have
usually
interest,
let somebody come back here, but
I
I'm letting
re-
you come back.
I really appreciate you. I went to City Hall yesterday.
Yes,
I ran into a gentleman. I think his name is Dino
okay,
or Nino.
Nino,
Nino. Is it Nino or Dino?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure.
One of your
My parking control
officers.
people?
Yes.
No, there's...
Nice guy. Nice guy. I
Nice
had a
guy.
couple interactions with
They're
him.
all very,
No,
honestly,
I
they're
can't
all
agree.
very nice.
I can't
for
agree
the
with
most
you.
part, yeah.
The city hall yesterday.
Yes,
I ran into a gentleman. I think his name is Dino
okay.
or Nino.
Nino,
Nino. Is it Nino or Dino?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure.
One of your
My parking control
officers.
people?
Yes.
No, there's...
Nice guy. Nice guy. I
Nice
had a
guy.
couple interactions with
They're
him.
all very, honestly,
I can't
they're all
agree.
very nice.
I
Notice
can't
how
agree
he's
with you.
about to look
I
back.
can't agree with
There's a
you.
monitor
Okay.
behind
On
him.
that, yes, there's
That's
two
fine.
people.
Right now, he
that's
looks
just,
back because he
Not
called the cops on
pleasant.
me.
Way back before they had the
And
cars,
he
I
made me
actually
wait
had
for 9
an
minutes
issue with one of the ladies
until
because
he
she
buys
used to
enough
walk
time for
around
the cops to show up.
with regular clothes
While
and
I'm
a regular
talking to him,
car.
he keeps looking
Okay.
back
And I
at the
kept calling. I
monitor.
think the person who used to be in charge
Waiting for
prior
the
to you
cops.
was Henry Hancock, one of those names ring a bell?
No,
John,
I've been here almost 2 years.
John Henry or John Hancock?
John Henry, yeah.
John Henry,
John
right?
Henry, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I spoke with him multiple times,
right.
and he gave me the response of, I asked him, can they work with regular clothes? He said, no. Can they drive regular cars, regular van? He said, no. But sometimes the city car breaks, and then, they use their personal cars.
They shouldn't be in their personal cars.
Yes.
They should not be in their
This
personal
is
cars.
prior to,
Yeah.
I had to get it to the mayor.
Right.
I kept going chain of commands until I got
Right.
my voice heard, and the mayor spoke to him, well, the mayor's office people, I don't know if it was the mayor personally, but then right after that, within a month, they got those 4 cars,
Okay,
and I was happy to
see the cars.
see
parking
the
control
progress
cars.
that,
Yeah,
the city actually listens to the people.
well, we try to,
And
yeah.
and I'm
We try to,
glad. I'm
yeah.
glad. So, do you want to take down what I'm requesting, or?
What you're asking? Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
I'd be happy to, yeah, okay.
And I really would like, if you don't mind, just training them on public record, just so at least they'll have an idea, because this is something that doesn't
You're-
request for them to call. What's your position here?
I'm the director of parking.
The director
Yeah.
of parking.
But your main concern is basically what you're saying is you don't think they have enough, they're not identifiable enough to
They're
the
not
public.
identifiable.
Right.
And I asked that gentleman, he was very nice. I think his name is Nino. He said his badge number was PC04. I don't know if you know them by that
No,
badge.
I know who they are. I'm just thinking which one in order right now.
He has a little accent. He might be.
Probably Marco.
Marco?
Marco.
Sounds
yeah.
like about right.
Yeah, sounds like Marco.
He sounds European.
Yes, it's Marco.
Yeah, nice guy.
Very nice guy, yeah.
But he said the city hall doesn't provide badges. I asked him about the name tag. No name tag.
Yeah.
So if I had,
Well, if they had a badge, we could reference their badge number.
yes,
So maybe that's something that, because when you're issued a ticket, it does say on the bottom of the ticket, it's PCO3, PCO2,
right. What does
So-
PC stand for?
parking control.
Parking
So if there was parking
control.
control 1 and you came in and you had a problem with a parking control person, I could tell you that, I know who PCO1 is. I know who PCO2 is, 3.
And is PC considered as a badge number?
Well, it's just what we go
ID
for, parking,
number.
parking control, yeah. Parking, that's parking control. So in reference to me, that is an ID number. That's an ID number
Right.
that I can use to see who wrote that ticket for you.
Right, because on the I think it's chapter
Excuse me one second.
the case law. I mean the Mass General Law states that any officer that works for the city must have an identification card and a badge displayed to
In
the
a
public.
badge. I'll find out, I'll look into that and I'll find out
Yeah,
about that
please.
for you, yeah.
Wow, I had it on the top of my head and it just went right out of my head.
That's fine.
But I think it's chapter 66, section 41, I think, or something.
I'm not sure, but I'll look into it. yeah.
Please
I'll
do,
look into
because
it.
if it's in violation of law, then,
Well, if, if
it needs to
they,
be corrected.
these gentlemen, I'm sure would like to have badges.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
because it
did
makes their
say
job
it.
safer also, you know?
He did
Yeah.
say it. The person I spoke to said, I don't mind wearing a badge. It's just that the city doesn't give it. So if the city's
Right.
not giving it, then
Well,
we have to do something
I'm gonna
about
talk
it.
to the chief of police and see if that's something that we might be able to,
Yeah, he
look
said
into.
City Hall doesn't give it, but I don't, you would
Yeah,
know better than him.
That's
so-
something that I would have to talk over with the chief,
Yeah.
you know, to see if we're not overstepping our boundaries. Identification of some sort of badge, I'm not so sure.
I mean, as police officers, they're actually required to have 3 forms of IDs.
But then-
As a police,
then-
no, I'm
yeah.
talking about like the chief
Okay,
side. Like,
yeah.
they have to have a badge,
Right.
name tag, and ID card.
Okay,
Or badge, ID card, and a business card.
All right.
ID card is actually considered as a police card,
right,
and a business card.
yeah,
But 90% of the time they don't.
okay,
It's something that I'd like to bring up
bring it to my attention,
to
yeah.
the police station's attention.
Yeah, well,
because this
you
is-
could have came in any time. I don't think you had to film me, but that's fine. I have no objection to that, but you could come in and talk to me
I
anytime.
really appreciate it.
Okay.
I just like to document it because
fine.
I
Yeah.
like to just have
Yeah.
a
I
have
have
a
no objection
documentation.
to that. That's
I
your-
really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So you wrote down what I was
I'm gonna
asking
write
for.
down, yep, oh, the police are coming in, maybe somebody called the police because you were filming them, but I can talk to them. Everything will be fine here, all right? I'll be right
I wanted to.
Huh?
Actually, no, I'll come up. I'll
Yeah,
film you.
you know, you're fine. Everything, oh geez, you thought the other gentleman was back. Everything's fine here. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, everything's fine here. This gentleman
How you
is
doing?
asking some questions. Everything's okay.
All right.
All right?
All right, you good, take
Can I find out who called the police?
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, they just gonna
Let's finish. Yeah, it must have been one of the customers up there.
customers. It wasn't you that called the police on me, was it?
No. All right. So look,
The police
addressed-
approached and then they just walked out. Okay, see you later.
Well, they, you know,
Well, I
they don't know what's
appreciate it.
going on here. You have a mess. Maybe somebody said,
I
"Hey."
took it out when
Okay.
you
They don't
when
know
you
what
came
what you're doing here. So, but you went fine. Okay. So,
okay. Do you,
All right, so-
you know that there is a corona out there?
What?
The corona.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay.
So I'm just trying to stay alive.
Okay, all right, good enough. So you're questioning IDs, possibly badge.
So those are that's what I'm requesting, but as a public record request, I'm looking for every single meter maid. That's what they call
Parking control.
parking
Yeah,
control.
That
Excuse me.
was they used to call them years ago.
Years ago,
But
okay,
that's fine,
I'm
yeah.
old school. So parking control, every single parking control enforcement, names and badge numbers. And you already answered me, they don't have cars assigned to them on a daily basis. They just come in and, so at any given moment, any given shift, there is only 4 parking control officers.
No.
So they could be
that's
6, 4 on.
incorrect. They're all on split shifts. Okay, and on a day we could have possibly 3 on it, and then in the evening, 2, and then 1 overnight.
Okay, I get it.
Basically. But look, I've answered quite a few questions
You
for
did,
I was
you
very
did. So,
polite to you.
right,
and-
so,
Yep.
So I'll be, you have 10 days to respond to this request. If you
I
want,
do.
you want me to come back and pick it up, or you want to, I'll come back and pick it
You
up.
can come back and talk to me.
I'll come
Okay?
back and pick it up.
I have no problem. Okay?
So roughly,
2 questions you're asking is the possible badge IDs. I don't think they're unreasonable requests, but I'm
No.
gonna look into it and make sure that that's something I can give you. All right?
thank you. And then I'll come back and get the names of the officers, which is only 6. It shouldn't be a problem.
I'm not sure if that you're gonna get the names of the officers, but if after I talk this over with the right departments that I have to talk it over with, I'll get back to you on that and I'll give you the answer.
Okay, so if you can't, please give me the statute that says you can't, why are they exempt? Because that's I'm 100% sure that's public record.
Okay, well, let me look into it,
Okay,
and then we'll get you your answer. Give me 10 days.
thank you.
All right?
I appreciate it. Have a nice day.
Take it easy.
I appreciate you talking to me.